The Big Show with Night and Day. Get a hell of a caffeine fix from your local Night and Day from just $4.50.
I tell you what, Mogi, I don't know how you're feeling because you're obviously in much better shape than me at the moment, but the old thighs are killing me a little bit. She
I'm
was,
not surprised,
she was
man.
a heavy afternoon yesterday.
Well, that's the thing, man. It's like, because I've got to build in a bit of cardio at the moment into my workouts.
Yes.
Trying to do a bit of a shred at the moment, you know. And so you get some cardio involved. But I don't really like running or rowing.
Biking?
Or biking.
Swimming.
Or swimming.
Cross-training.
Or cross-training. What's that one?
With the little
It's the-
handle.
The cross-training.
what Jase does.
Definitely
I
don't
love
like
a
that. Or the
cross-train.
stairs. I don't like that either.
Oh, I love the stairs.
So I said, what's something practical I could do? And they said, climbing. What about a bit of rock climbing? And I was like, well, Jason and I used to do that, so why don't we get out and do that? And I gave you a shout yesterday morning. I said, what are you going to on the Arvo? Nothing much.
Well, I had lunch with Nick Cave for lunch.
Sure.
But after that, the Arvo was free.
Yeah. So we went and did a little bit of rock climbing. And the thing is with you, man, is that you sort of drive from your legs.
Yes.
But you've got to give yourself a bit of a break by using your arms as well.
Yes.
But you were a bit reluctant to do that because you haven't been at the gym lately, have you?
Oh, and as you guys know, and I've been very upfront about it, I hate leg work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I hate doing leg. It seems like a waste of time given my withered, stumps that I've got.
That's right, because we
You know?
actually were up on the rock face there, and one of the Sherpas there tried to pull you down. He thought you were dead because your legs were so withered.
What do you mean you had a
They tried
Sherpa?
to take
They
you
were
down.
literally just flapping in the breeze there.
Hang on,
Mind you, she was blowing a hell of a gale there, Mogi.
Well, it gets windy up there, man,
Yes.
about, your 11, 12, 13,000 feet.
hang on,
That's
hang
when
on.
it starts blowing,
Yeah.
boy.
Where did you have a Sherpa? There are no Sherpas operating in New Zealand, I wouldn't think.
Well, there are Sherpas operating, but most of them sort of...
Why aren't they native to Tibet?
Well, yeah, but it's like saying there's no New Zealanders in Bondi.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. That'd be stupid. So, hang on. How did you get a Sherpa?
Well, they give you one. They give you one because it's 10 grand to climb it. And you get as many Sherpas as you want. So we got 3 each.
Yes.
One to carry the bearsies, one to carry the darts, one to carry a few magazines to read up the top.
yeah. We had a small bale of basil as well.
A bale of basil.
Oh, yeah, just a little.
Well, where the hell were you guys climbing?
And a couple of, one with the syringes of heroin to celebrate at the summit.
Yeah, totally.
So what did you summit? Where were you?
Everest, Keyzie. The Himalayas.
You might not know this, Keyzie, but it's the anniversary of the great Sir Ed flying to Everest. What was it?
He didn't fly to Everest.
Well,
Yeah,
he got a
well,
plane over
he
to
got
Tibet.
Tibet.
And then he climbed up the mountain.
And then he climbed the mountain.
Yeah, we didn't fly up to... Yeah,
He didn't
okay.
fly up to the top.
He didn't fly onto Everest.
No.
Obviously,
That would have been regarded
stupid.
as cheating.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah,
And you guys did it yesterday afternoon.
Yes.
Because apparently an expedition from the base camp to the top takes around 2 months because you have to acclimatise and all
Yeah,
that.
for a lot of people
If
it
you
does.
don't know where you're going.
Yeah.
Right, so you know a shortcut of sorts.
Yeah, well, totally we do.
So hang on.
how many times have we done it now, Mogi?
Oh, I've lost count. Man.
Yeah.
So you
it's-
had lunch with Nick Cave.
Yes.
And then Mogi picked you up and you took 6 Sherpas to the top of Everest with a whole lot
No,
of weed.
well, to be fair, they helped us. We didn't take them. It's
Yeah,
not like
but-
they were on our backs.
No,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know,
yeah.
that's not the part.
They lightened the load.
No,
Yeah,
of course.
totally.
Of course, right. And
Because
then
that's what they're there for.
and you got back in
Because
time.
Sherpa is Chinese for guide.
Totally. And the thing is, Kizzy, we weren't carrying any weight at all. I was just in my jandals, my shorts, and my singlet.
Yeah. Summer over there, man.
Yeah, it's
Hot.
bloody hot
Yeah,
as.
they don't tell you that.
Well,
They don't
'cause-
tell you that.
Because you know how high Everest is.
Oh, I know,
Can
it's
you-
the highest mountain in the
can you
world.
It's
imagine
one of.
how close to the sun
One
you
of.
get with that bastard?
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
sweat was pissing off me.
Yeah.
Because I thought you could only sort of climb it in May or something.
Pardon?
Wait, in March, sorry. Early in the year.
Nah, anytime you like.
It,
Yeah.
Really?
Whenever takes
Yeah,
your
if you're good
fancy.
enough. Yeah.
You got a free afternoon, just do it, I say.
And
the
you were
trouble
back-
is a lot of people make a big deal about it, man. I remember we did it with Adam Perori.
Yeah.
Jeez, he didn't shut up, did he? God almighty. Oh, this is hard. I might write a book about it. Oh, God.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
I had a crisis today, a genuine crisis. I got all of my clothes together, took them all out of the drawers, off the old hangers and so forth. I have a crap load of clothes, mate.
Really?
Believe it or not, I actually have enormous pile. It covered
Really?
the entire bed.
Because you only wear sort of 3 items
Well,
in
you
here.
only see me sort of in work mode. You don't see
Yeah.
me when I'm clubbing. You don't see me at the gym. You don't.
you come in
see-
here wearing your gym gear.
You know, you don't see me sort of out and about. You know, and
don't go out and about.
out and about.
You don't
I've
go
got
out and
sort
about.
of different wardrobes. But seriously, I was standing there and I was just shaking my head going, for a start, you know, how many pairs of jeans does a man need?
Right.
3.
You know, how many pairs of undies does a man need? How many shirts, for God's sake, does a man need?
You wear about 2.
And I honestly was flummoxed. I didn't know what to do with myself.
Right.
So how'd you clear it out?
Well, I went by the theory, right? Here's my theory. And I've heard it before. If you haven't heard
Someone else's theory.
It was someone else's theory. Some fashion dude. If you haven't worn it for over a year, get rid of it.
Yeah.
Right? So I did that, and I
Yeah.
got rid of 95% of my
You get rid of
wardrobe.
almost 100%.
Almost 100%, about 95%.
Well, that's
and
what
now I'm a minimal guy.
Well, is this you? Was this your idea,
It
or
was-
was it your wife's idea?
No, it
because
was-
I know that your wife wants to take over the entire wardrobe,
Yeah,
and the
she
best way to do
does.
that would be for her to say to you and plant the seed with you. You know what I heard? I heard if you haven't worn something for a year, you throw it out. And she's just planted that, and then you've taken it on, think it's your own idea, and now she's going to be able to fill the rest of the wardrobe up with her stuff that she's not worn for more than a year.
You know what, Monkey? She did. She was the one that said that to me.
There you go.
She said, if you haven't worn it for over a year, then you need to get rid of it.
Yeah, great.
So, yeah, toss 95% of the clothes I own.
Well, I kind of agree with her and you because I've just, while you guys have been talking, written down what I believe are the clothes that you might need. And it's not a
have
very
you, Keyzie? That's nice of you.
it's not a very long list. This is based on the 2.5 years that we've worked together. Do
Yes.
you want to hear it? All right. You need 2 weird hoodies because you had that black faded
Yeah.
one. You've just worn this blue one today, which is weird
Check,
as well.
check.
I've
Check.
worn this blue hoodie many times.
You need 2 skivvies.
I've never owned a skivvy in my life, Keyzie.
You need 2 stolen hats. You've got one on there. You've got another
Well,
one.
they're not stolen; they're merch.
They're merch.
Yeah, but he's
Given to
stolen it
me.
from the prize cupboard here at Hauraki.
Well, no, given
No,
to me.
given, yeah.
By
Really?
the good bastards at JCB.
Yeah, right, okay. 2 pairs of skinny jeans because you wash yours every 2 days.
Yes.
Okay, so that's correct. 7 low-cut T-shirts, 1 for every day of the week. And I know how you like to show off your buzzies. 1 pair of Winkle Picker shoes. 1 pair of weird yoga sneakers. 1 pair of trackies. 1 kimono. 1 checkered shirt and jersey for when you're feeling fancy, which is like once a week. I've noticed you'll wear that. 10 pairs.
What do I wear when I'm feeling fancy?
A checkered shirt and like a nice jersey over the top, and that's when you're feeling fancy, I've noticed. 10 pairs of tan undies and 1 nightgown and matching hat. That's pretty much all you need. Is there anything else on that
Have you got
list?
a nightgown and a matching hat?
Yeah, you know the little, like, it's
Yeah, I
almost
know
like a
the
Santa
ones.
hat.
Oh, yeah, I know the
Actually,
ones.
funnily enough, for the first time last night, I wore trunks to bed that my wife
Swimming
bought
trunks?
me. No. Long johns.
Long-
You know,
like
yeah,
long
but like
johns.
Calvin Klein long johns.
All the
You
way
mean they
down
go
to
all
your
the way
ankle.
down to your ankles?
All the way down to your ankles, yeah. Bloody beautiful,
Oh,
man.
are they tight?
Oh, they're quite...
Pajama pants.
Probably on normal legs they'd be tight.
Right.
But on me they're quite
Baggy.
baggy.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right, so they're just pajama pants.
Right, so you've been stuff out. Well, actually, what I've heard about this on that 1 year thing is that you hang all your clothes up one way in the wardrobe there, and then if you wear it, when you put it back in, you hang it up the other way. So that means you've worn it, and at the end of the year, everything that's facing the other way is
You
the
get
stuff
rid
you
of.
throw out.
Oh, you
Nice,
see,
isn't it?
my
Yeah,
brain would never cope with that, man.
No.
Never cope
No,
with
it's
that.
a heavy load, that idea.
Yeah, massively heavy load.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Oh, yes, indeed. Arctic Monkeys here on the radio. Hauraki, big job. Big show. Hey, now listen.
What did you say?
Big job.
It's a big job,
Well,
man.
because I was thinking about this job that I've got for you, Keyzie, or the potential job that I've got for you through the agency.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know.
So more acting work.
Well, it's not so much acting work. It's more in a field that you've got a bit more experience in, i.e. your radio producing.
Right, radio.
Oh.
Okay, well, it's
Yeah.
just I didn't sign up to get radio. I've already
He's got a lot of experience in growing a nose.
Yeah, totally does
$5
that, I
Pugs.
mean.
Come on, man.
But no, because, you know, you've been saying a lot, you know, off air during the show that, you know, you're ready to spread your wings.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and take to the air. Mind you, with a snoz like that, you'll be really struggling to get off the ground. But no, listen. And so I've just been casting around. I've just been casting around.
Have you?
Casting around there, Keyzie. And good news, good news. An opportunity has come up for you, mate. Sort of as a producing role with a little bit of on-air kind of stuff every now and then, sort of chipping in.
Right.
Down in my old hometown, mate, of Rotorua. And I don't know if you've ever heard of the station down there, Radio Geyserland.
Oh, yeah.
So Radio Geyserland.
Yeah, and they've got it's
Because in Rotorua they've got heaps of bloody geysers, man. So that's on brand. That's really good.
I'm across
Totally.
that.
Yeah. So it's Radio Geyserland, the midnight till dawn shift.
That's
which
prime
is-
time.
Yeah, it is, mate.
Next to prime time.
Well, especially when you're talking talkback.
It's talkback.
And one of the things that is really, I think this is going to really sell it for you, Keyzie.
What's that, James?
You're going to be working alongside the one and only Maggie Barry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big Red.
Big red.
Totes, mate.
Right, so
So
hang
I
on.
thought, well, geez, I mean, you're going to have to take a bit of a cut in wages, but I see it as an opportunity for you to spread your wings, and just sail your own boat there.
Well, hang on, because first of all, is this a network nationwide show or is it just in Rotorua?
Oh, it's just a
it's local.
It's a local show,
But
yeah.
very, very popular locally, I understand, yeah.
700-800 listeners.
Yeah, a week.
Right, just because it seems like, and also I'm producing a midnight till, and I'm producing as well. I'm not on air much.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, you won't be on air.
MB said she might, occasionally throw to you, or, you might go, Mags, it's, Lauren on,
Right,
line
just
2.
admin.
But that'll just be in her cans. That won't be on the
It won't be
microphone.
on air. It'll be in her cans. You'll tell her who's
In her
on
headphone,
what line.
right.
Yeah.
Well, it just seems like I've already got like a pretty okay gig here on Hauraki as 1/3 of the drive show.
Yeah.
I feel like
I don't know. I just think it probably would suit your drinking schedule better as well. That kind of job.
It would.
Because you could literally just get hammered on the job for something like that. I mean, honestly, any fool could do it.
right.
And probably within, what do you reckon, Jace? 6 months to a year, technology will come along where you'll be out of a job anyway.
Yeah, you'll be on your ass.
Wasn't that a bad thing? I mean, what? Can't I just? No, I think I didn't
So is
sign
that
up.
a yes, Keyzie?
No, it's definitely not a yes. I didn't sign up to your
You should at
agency.
least have the interview.
No, I
It's
don't
not
want
an
the
offer.
interview.
I need to get back to them pretty quick, smart. I can't be faffing around here.
Well,
you
just-
need to make a decision.
Look, just go back and say thank you very much for the offer, but I'm not interested. I'm 1/3 of the drive show here at Hauraki, a crucial part of the team, and that you can't afford to lose me.
Well, she's an absolute institution in New Zealand, mate. We're not going to lie to her.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
I've got sore buzzies at the moment.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Is that because of the weather change? Because you're often like that, man. You can sense hail and thunder with your bulls.
Yes, and I'll be honest with you. In the past, I've genuinely suffered from nipple seepage in the winter.
Oh, yeah.
And it's all to do with, the cold air.
Yeah.
Basically, I end up having to get pool cue chalk to just squeeze on the end of my nipples.
round them
there.
out, yeah.
And just dry them off a little bit.
Yeah.
But because, as you know, I'm hitting the gym again, and I wanted to just ask you about supplements.
Oh, sure.
What are you sort of running with? I mean, are you a big believer? Because, I don't even really understand supplements. I've just been shoving them down my gob because I think that's what everyone does when they go to the gym.
Sure. I think there's value in protein.
Yes.
I think there's potentially for some people value in creatine.
Yes.
But outside of that, I don't do anything. I don't even really do creatine, to be honest with you.
Right, because I don't know if you guys I've been doing this, using this stuff, EstroClear.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
EstroClear.
Yeah, EstroClear.
Yeah.
And ever since I've actually started using that, that's when I've had the sort of buzzy action, and I'm wondering if it's linked in any way.
Right, so EstroClear contains powerful herbs and nutrients to support normal estrogen balance.
Yeah.
What? You don't have any estrogen, do you?
Isn't that what you're after? You're wanting to top up your estrogen levels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, that'll give you buzzy. So that's the woman's one is the estrogen, and the man's one is the testosterone.
Oh, you're joking.
It can be quite confusing. Have you got a couple of you get swollen breasts? Have you got some breasts?
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. They're aching, as I say.
I think it's called gynecomastia.
Oh, okay.
Which is the growth of breasts as a result of an estrogen level being where it shouldn't be.
So actually, what I shouldn't be doing is trying to increase my estrogen. Is that what you're saying, Keyzie?
No, so basically this stuff here that you're taking is for people that have an estrogen imbalance, although it does answer a lot of questions. For example, it will help with menstrual issues, low energy, and Jase,
Yes.
mood swings.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So estrogen's not the one I want.
No. Well, I don't think it'll hurt you in any way.
I think it'll be good for you, man.
Yeah.
Well, I've just found something here. Yeah.
Well, I'll be honest with you, Mogi. I've noticed Keyzie giving me a couple of second looks lately, that's for sure.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
And my tight, weird, hoodie.
Even you think it's weird, eh?
No, I don't think it's weird, but I'm playing the game.
Right, I see. No, well, look, that's just because, you, as I say, you are wearing a new hoodie and you do have something going on underneath it. I didn't realise.
Can I just say that I've noticed something since you've been back at the gym? Those legs of yours, they go all the way up.
Thanks, mate.
And I hadn't noticed that before. I sort of felt like they stopped about halfway up or a quarter of the way up.
Yeah.
But now they go all the way up.
Mate, as they say in the business, I've got legs that just won't quit.
So you're going to stop taking this thing or what?
Nah, man, you are looking
Yeah.
good. Yeah. Well, I'll put it this way. You're turning heads.
Right.
You're
Thanks,
turning
mate.
heads.
Feel free to have a squeeze, fellas.
I'm not going to touch your pecs, Jase.
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Actually, bad news, Minogue. My neighbour Bill came home yesterday from the hospital.
Oh, sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, which is a real
Well,
bugger.
that's good, isn't it? Because he almost died.
Well, he
almost, Keyzie, almost.
I was certainly banking on him not getting there. You know what I mean? And as you know, as I said, while he was in hospital, I've opened up his house as an Airbnb.
Oh, that's a bloody good idea.
And I've been making some bloody good coin, so him coming back is massively inconvenient.
Yeah.
He's a little bit shocked to find people in his house, to be honest.
Well, I hope you charge them the same as you're charging everybody else.
I certainly have, but I've got a lot of bookings coming up, and I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I actually need to get rid of him again.
Oh.
So what I've started doing is going over there and just hiding all his stuff.
Right.
So that we can never find anything. So he's constantly walking around his house going, Jesus, where did I was sure I put this here. So I've been in touch with his GP and said, look, he's losing the plot.
That's the
massively.
one.
He's constantly, and I'm really concerned that he's going to turn the oven on and forget he's done it, or just do something like that.
No, that's the way to go, man.
So I'm actually quietly confident. They'll have him out of there in a couple of days. Because I'm really hammering the doctors.
No, that's one. Yeah, that's a classic. You just got a bit of gaslighting, they call that. And you just make him
gaslighting.
Seem like he's absolutely going out of his mind.
Yes.
And look, he's had a good run, man. Until you moved in.
Well, he's
had a really
or
good.
something.
He's had a really good run until you moved in next door. So I think he can just count his blessings and, just shuffle off one way or the other.
Totally,
into a home.
mate.
Homes are bloody good.
But what about...
Yeah, totally, mate.
What about when he gets to the home and then he realises he's no longer misplacing stuff?
Yeah, but that's all right. It's too late by then, isn't it?
Yeah, he's already in the home. And also, that'll make him feel even more mad because he'll go, how did I suddenly misplace and now I'm not misplacing stuff?
You think
why is that there?
Exactly. But the thing about it is, he probably knows he's not going out of his mind, but then he's in there. He's in the institution. He goes to the head nurse and he says, look, I've been set up. I'm not crazy. I think it was my neighbour said, and it's like, those are the words that are an absolute madman.
Yeah, a lunatic.
Yeah. Up the dosage.
Yeah, here's some more prescription
chuck
pills.
him in that lazy boy in the corner of the room there and get him dribbling on himself.
You know what you could do, and I could help you.
What's that, Keyzie?
Because you know how I get paid in vouchers and the pudding vouchers and stuff.
Yeah.
If you pay me enough, I'll take care of him for you.
Oh, you take care of him. You get him around to your house and look after him.
I'll get him over to my place and look after him.
Yeah, I don't know though. He doesn't.
And then I'll whack him.
The thing is with Bill is, you sort of want to get the house chased, don't you? But you don't want to subject him in his final days to a world of filth.
Yeah. And also, quite honestly, Keyzie, I reckon Bill would take you, mate.
What do you mean?
Well, he'd take you down.
He'd smack you over.
I'm looking after him.
No. He'd smack you
Your
over.
soft, podgy ass.
Isn't he almost 90 and nearly died?
Yeah, exactly.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
To be honest with you, Mike, I didn't even realise it was Father's Day.
Yeah, right.
Yesterday for me was just your normal day. I got up in the morning at about 7.
Yeah.
Made my lovely wife her morning coffee.
Yeah.
Made myself a coffee.
You said you made her breakfast in bed.
Yeah, I made her porridge.
Yeah.
She likes porridge.
Fruit?
With turmeric in it and fruit. Yeah, fruit's in it.
What kind of fruits?
Your raisins.
My raisins.
Well, not your raisins.
Raisins and porridge.
Raisins,
heard of that,
currants. Currants.
What?
Any
fresh fruit?
Currants,
And she puts, some fresh fruit. Yeah, a little bit of apple.
Banana?
No, we didn't have any bananas.
Run out of bananas. Bugger it. Do you grate your apple or do you...
I grate it.
Yeah.
And turmeric. She likes turmeric in there.
Yeah.
So it's like bright yellow porridge.
My daughter goes for the old cinnamon. She likes a bit of cinnamon in there.
My bad, and a bit of cinnamon.
Yeah.
And a bit of brown sugar.
Any honey in there, or you go with brown sugar instead?
Yeah,
okay.
What about like blueberries, out of the freezer?
Now, let's not be silly, Keyzie.
We actually do cherries. My daughter get a couple of cherries and I cut them up into eights.
Beautiful.
Cut them up into eights, and they're frozen. But by the time you stir it through the porridge, there it cooks them just right. Just right.
Actually, kiwi fruit, because kiwi fruit's in at the moment,
Oh yeah,
goes great on porridge. Do you put any of that on?
sounds foul.
No, that would ruin it, I think. Sometimes I chuck in
Bit bitter.
some hazelnuts.
Bit sour. Yeah, hazelnuts are bloody good.
Something like that. Or a sort of a kind of variety of nuts.
Yeah.
And she has this thing called LSA. I can never remember. It's an abbreviation, obviously.
LSD?
And, and it's like a kind of
cedary.
Which is good for your poos.
Yeah, blah blah. Yeah, they always say that, don't they?
Yeah.
What's that other stuff in there? Of course, you can put in you said blueberries in your blackberries are good though. Put some blackberries in there.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, and like raspberries as well.
No, you don't want to put
raspberries.
not raspberries.
Easy, you're too sour, man.
Really?
So
I'll tell you what, and a little bit of gherkin.
Oh, yeah, because you know why? The pickle there stimulates the stomach. It wakes your stomach up.
Of course it does.
So I made that for her. Made the little one some toast, brought that into her, and a smoothie.
What was on the toast?
And Terry had crumpets yesterday, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, so he had crumpets with golden syrup.
You were saying off here that you overdid the first batch and he made you do it again.
Yeah. Heard the splat when I brought them in there after I walked out and he'd thrown them against the wall.
Wait, so you made Terry breakfast in bed too?
Yeah. And then I went out in the garden, did a bit of work around there, came back and had a bit of... Oh, no, I didn't have... There's no toast left.
Do the dishes?
She did the dishes. Then Terry and my wife and the little one went out for brunch.
Oh, that's nice.
Which was funny because, I'd only just fed the bloody bastards and I didn't see them till they got home for the roast that I made later that night.
Oh, yeah.
So
it would have been nice to have a relaxing day, but you said that they sort of left you a list of chores.
Oh, yeah, always. Yeah. You know those little Post-it notes?
Yeah.
Just all over the bench top there. Which annoys me a bit because it's really hard to get the sticky stuff off my new
Your new bay leaf bench top.
Yeah, no, my cupboard's a bay leaf. My bench top's grey.
You were saying you're a bit gutted a little bit, but then you just read the Father's Day card that your little one gave Terry and pretended it was for you.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Sweet little thing she is. A little bit of pasta sort of lettering on there, glued on.
Oh, macaroni frame.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't she 17?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Tonight,
Hey.
at probably 6-ish, it's going to be late, but they're up late. I'm going to be Zoom calling my parents for the first time.
6.
So 6 o'clock here.
Uh-huh.
My parents are on a cruise.
You're going to be on the radio, mate.
Oh, yeah. That's not going to work, is it? 7, it's going to be really late. Jeepers, it's going to be like midnight. But anyway, they're on a cruise.
What time is it going to be,
It's either
Keyzie?
6 o'clock or it's midnight. Is that what you're saying?
So whatever time I do it here, you add some time there because they're on a cruise, right?
Yeah, I get that part of it.
So if I do it at 7, it's going to be like midnight. Holy cow. But
If
they're
you
on
do it at 7, it's going to be 7. It's not going to be midnight, man.
where they are.
Oh, where they are.
Oh,
Sure.
right.
Where they
Now
are.
we're
Yeah,
talking.
where they are. Because they're
yeah.
on a cruise.
No, I get that they're on a cruise. You just didn't explain that bit.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, in Alaska.
How did you know that?
Well, we had a chat with old Mon and Don last night. Mostly Mon. Don crashed early. He'd had a few beersies.
What?
So Mon and I had a bit of a chat. It was quite funny, actually, because you're
hang
right,
on.
there is a bit of a time difference. And old Mon was in party mode, Mogi.
Oh, yeah, right.
She was having a good old time.
Well, hang on, no, because they've been out of signal, and so they're like a week and a half into it, and I haven't been able to chat to them yet. So how the hell did you talk to them?
Well, no, they haven't been because I spoke to them. It was quite funny, actually, because I got on at about 7:30 after I got home from the radio show that we do, Keyzie. And then all of a sudden time just flew and my wife came out at like 1:45. It's like, what the bloody hell are you... What the bloody hell are you doing? And I was like, oh, sorry, darling, I'm just having a chat to Mon.
Right.
And as I say, Don had crashed early, so...
Because they told me they hardly ever have signal and it costs them a fortune whenever they do have signal, and so we can only chat for 5 minutes tonight.
No, we organised this before they left, actually.
Right.
And it was good. And the thing I like about Mon Mogi when she's on it, you know what I mean? She's had a few, Pinots and a few wines and stuff. She's very upfront and honest, as well you know.
I do.
And we had a good chat about you, Keyzie. She worries about you. She asked, how the eczema is on your knees.
Okay,
and
first
stuff
of all,
like
I haven't
that.
had eczema for 25 years.
And she was very concerned because she listens to the show, Mogi. I don't know if you know that.
Right.
About your bowel issues and your midnight steamers.
Jace.
Because she said, as a young fella, you were prone to, shatting yourself a little bit, and she wonders if you've had, maybe irritable bowel or something like that.
Yeah, right. Did they say anything about the
She was also
holiday?
a bit
They did say something about the holiday. You were saying they were excited and they were going to get an early night, if I remember correctly, because the next day they were heading to Shag Island.
Yeah, Shag Island, that's right.
Oh, that's the island with the shag colony, the bird.
No, there's no shags on it. And she was also a little bit concerned about your relationship, your wife going out every night and so forth and stuff. And she wondered if that was connected to your midnight steam.
Wow, sounds like you guys had a really good catch-up.
Yeah, it was good, man.
Right.
It was good. She sends her regards.
Well,
actually, that reminds me. She said she's not available tonight. I think they're going to Shag Island tonight, maybe. Yeah.
Shag Island tonight, Buzzy Island tomorrow.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Jace, just quickly,
Yeah.
how long have we been on the Big Show now? Like a year and a half?
Yeah, I think so, mate, about that.
You've been enjoying it?
Mate, love it.
Okay.
You know what I'm like. I mean, if I get depressed, I get depressed if I can't do the Big Show. I mean, I'd rather not take holidays if I had a choice.
Right, okay.
That's how much I love the Big Show.
Okay. And if someone was to be sort of making fun of or, throwing shade at the Big Show, how would you react to that? Would you...
CP, mate.
Yeah, you'd be upset, right?
Oh, massive CP. Yeah, totally.
It's just that some pretty startling evidence has come through here that that's not actually the case. And
What do you mean?
And that you don't like the Big Show. A listener called Bryce Coatsworth, who's actually listening via Canada, he's sent through some incriminating evidence here. What I want you to do, this is from last week. Listen to this short piece of audio and tell me what you hear, all right?
Oh, yes, indeed. Led Zeppelin there on the radio. Hauraki, Big Show.
Did you hear that?
No.
Do you want me to play it again?
Yes, please.
Okay, listen.
Oh, yes, indeed. Led Zeppelin there on the radio. Hauraki, Big Show.
Did you hear it that time? Do you want me to play it slower?
I don't understand what you're getting at there, Keyzie.
All right, I'll play it slower. Here we go, all right?
Radio. Hauraki, Big Show.
You called it the Hauraki Big Shitter.
Play it one more time, please.
Fast or slow?
Fast. Oh, yes, indeed. Led Zeppelin there on the radio. Hauraki, Big Show. Oh my God!
What's that about?
It's our listener sent that into you.
Yes.
That's extraordinary.
What? I'm trying to picture the situation that would make you call it the Hauraki Big Shitter.
Or actually, it's got a bit of a ring to it.
Oh, it sounds great.
Hey, g'day everyone. Welcome to the radio Hauraki Big Shitter. Hoodie J, Minogio, and Keyzie, you mad bastard, to take you through the afternoon. Hey, that was very observant of whoever did that. That's brilliant.
Yeah, actually, so once again, listening from Canada, shout out to Bryce Coatsworth.
Yes.
Keeping him honest and just clarifying you don't hate the Big Show,
Oh,
right?
I love it, mate.
Okay,
I live for the Big Show, Keyzie.
just making sure.
Radio Hauraki, Big Shitter.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike, and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.